I'm sure you've heard the answer that, if you've seen one family office, you've seen one family office, and that each are a snowflake, right? Each are their own unique snowflake based on what generation the family office is, what industry they may have come from, whether it's professionally managed or someone in the family that's managing it. There's a lot of ways that family offices think about investments in alternatives. And some are looking for access to that through being a limited partner, and others are looking for access to that as a general partner because they're comfortable underwriting the risk. They're comfortable with the due diligence aspect to it, and also the longevity aspect to it. And so I don't think there's necessarily a right answer to to your question. What I find is that there's three stages of single family offices. The first stage is you've got a founder's family office. Often, the trigger event is there's a liquidity event that occurs, and there's a legal structure that occurs with that family office, and you tend to do more, what I would call third parties during that period of time. You may have a bookkeeper and an EA, but your investments and other things are all done by third party. When you figure out what your core capital and your surplus capital are, and you get a lot of your KPIs in place, you know who your stakeholders are, you know what the longevity of the family office is. Let's say you have a 100-year plan in place. A lot of times you'll go further out on the risk curve, and you'll begin to do more with alts when you're more in that Gen 1, Gen 2 kind of time frame. And then you have a multi-generational single family office is kind of the third the third step along the way, where they tend to be more professionally managed. They tend to act more like asset management firms. And so again, there's going to be different things that they're looking for. So I think you find more, I'm going to call it entrepreneurial endeavors, more in that, founder's family office and just after that. And then you find more risk adverse, more asset management kind of mindset as you get further up into the multi-generational single family offices. And that tends to dictate to some degree kind of where they play within, control positions of operating companies versus limited partner positions within operating companies, or whether that be a direct SPV or through a fund structure.